This series, we are talking about going all in. And several times this year already, I've mentioned that I want this to be the best year of spiritual growth yet for all of us. For every one of us. If we can get to the end of 2023 and the majority of us, I would love if all of us, if we could say, this was the greatest year in which I grew in my relationship with Christ, like that is a win for me. That's a win for me personally, in my own life. That's a win for my family. That's a win for this church as a pastor. If we could say this was the greatest year of spiritual growth we've ever had, to love Jesus more this year than we have ever have loved him. And I don't care if you've been a Christian for 1 year or 25 years, I believe that most of us really want that too. I think that's why you're here this morning, because we want to have a better relationship with Jesus. A growing relationship with Jesus. And we've said this several times this year already, that a growing relationship with Jesus is intentional and not accidental. Right? It's intentional. This means if we're going to grow in our relationship with Christ, if when we get to the end of 2023, we're able to say that this is the best year spiritually I've ever had, if we're going to be able to say I grew in my relationship with Christ more than any other year so far in my life, it's not going to happen by accident. You're not going to wake up at the end of the year and say, wow, I don't know what happened, but like I am so close to God. No, it's going to happen on purpose. It's going to happen with intentionality. Another thing that we've said several times this year, it's not enough just to desire to grow spiritually, but you have to have the discipline to go with it. Because desire plus discipline equals the difference. That's what makes the difference. That is what changes things. And when we match the desire for what we want with the discipline to make it happen, it will eventually make a difference in our life. If we're going to grow in Christ, if you're going to have the best year you have ever had in spiritual growth and walking with Jesus, then applying this series and going all in is really, really important. And do you know why many will not go all in? Because going all in will not be comfortable. Because going all in, we have to make some changes. But we must embrace the uncomfortable to see the difference.